Hello everybody, my name is TitansBane and welcome to another episode of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. When we last left off, we did the Ocean House Hotel, destroyed an art gallery, and we dealt with the Jeanette-Therese twin drama situation, and Jeanette is dead, and Therese is now in control of everything. So now we are going to go meet Bertram Tung and finally get this thing with the astrolite done that Prince wanted us to do. So let us head on in. Bertram Tung.
Look who finally made it. Thought you'd never
You are
find me,
one
did you,
ugly
sweetheart?
motherfucker. Knew I was looking for you?
I've gotten good at knowing when I'm wanted. Oh,
No
so
shit.
you're who I'm waiting on. Someone must have faith in you, Cupcake. That, or they want you out of the picture. Interesting choice either way.
You must be Bertram Tung.
The one and only. But don't bother with the introductions, fledgling. I know who you are.
You do?
News travels down the kindred grapevine like wildfire. And that courtroom spat between LaCroix and Nines Rodriguez is a juicy little morsel. And you in the middle. How interesting.
Yeah, that's great. So you know I survived.
Oh, you did you? Well, I wasn't worried.
My throat.
So why did you need to find me? What did you need?
Shouldn't you already know this? I need to get to that warehouse for Mercurio. You know Mercurio?
Oh, never mind.
What,
The
you think I was gonna come here
warehouse,
for something
though.
else?
I've been watching the place. The Sabbat has a bunch of low-life humans working day and night to move stuff through there. There's some major staging going on.
The Sabbat?
The Sabbat. Jeez, you are green. It's like this. We're all monsters, like it or not. I'm not gonna say the Sabbat are the evil vampires, because none of us are the good guys here. But the Sabbat...
They're just more assholes.
They glorify their monstrous nature. They refuse to hide it, and go out of their way to show it. They're also brainless and reckless. They have a life expectancy of a vampire fruit fly.
It's always kind of crazy how, considering how much the Sabbat just flat out straight up just uses their vampiric powers and just basically goes like, hey, I'm a fucking vampire. It's kind of crazy how, the Masquerade and just the Kindred in general just have not been exterminated at this point because of all the crazy stuff the Sabbat did. I just assumed the Camarilla are able to, like, deal with the Sabbat fast enough before, it causes any, like, permanent issues. But, I still just assume that, like, there are still some consequences of the Sabbat doing it, and so I just imagine, like, because I don't remember the whole history or the lore of the Sabbat. I don't know how long they've been a thing, or how long their whole crusade or whatever has been going on for. I just assumed that, like, throughout the many years that the Sabbat has existed, that possibly the Camarilla had like, started, like, enforcing or enacting more and more laws or rules into the Masquerade because simply of the Sabbat fucking things up more and more. That's what I would just assume. But should I only expect to encounter humans there?
As far as I can tell, the humans seem to know the score from the way they've been talking. I think most of them have aspirations of joining the next graduating class of shovelheads.
So does that mean the humans are aware of it? The vampire, they know they're working for vampires?
Yeah. The Sabbat like everyone to know just who they're dealing with. So if you get in there and have to bust a few heads, don't feel bad. Think of it as upholding the Masquerade.
Alright, so I can just go all out on them. Can you get me in there without being detected?
Yes, I can. Just tell me when you're ready, and we'll leave. Once you're there, however, you're on your own. You'll have to get into the place and plant the explosives in the middle office to take the whole structure down.
Alright, let's go. We pretty much did everything we need to do right now, so we have nothing else to do. Oh, excuse me. Alright, let's, our first, like, real... Well, okay, not really our first real, but, one of our first combat areas. I'm deciding whether I should just use my gun, or... I'll just use my melee and just wait and see. Ugh. Hopefully my throat is, will hold out for this. Because, did a lot of voice acting, a lot of cringy, shitty-ass voice acting earlier, earlier last week, or, well, not earlier last week, but, like, on Friday. There's gonna be a, for everybody that don't know, well, obviously you're not gonna know until fucking the day it comes out, but, on November 12th, a video will come out on my best friend's channel, Game Overlord V, where we did a co-op collab video on the game called Maiden Cops, and that will be out on November 12th on his channel. So go check out Game Overlord V on November 12th. Well, I mean, just check him out in general, because you know he's a real cool dude. Oh god, fuck! I yapped for too long. Fucking close the door. I yapped for too long. Okay, anyways, check out Game Overlord V's channel. And then, you know, the co-op video will be out on November 12th. So yeah. Just enough advertisements. Fuck. Hopefully nobody heard the gunshots. I tried to give a plug to a friend and I end up getting caught. I think we're like near a train station. Oh, it's a homeless guy. What happens if we go through the front door? Let's see if we can sneak attack this guy. Yeah! Break his neck. Oh yeah. Everything. Sell the gun to Trip. Here? Nope. Okay. Let's go through here. Hello, homeless man. Don't worry about nothing. Yeah, might as well. Because we need to make a quick exit. What? Ah! There we go. Talk to you? No.
Yo, what the fuck is going on here tonight? Marcus is all in everyone's face and shit.
Didn't you hear? A new shipment came in, some pretty serious hardware.
Yeah, I heard. But what the fuck? We get that kind of shit in here all the time. What's so different about tonight?
I don't know. Marcus is tense as a motherfucker. Maybe he heard something.
Like what?
Like, I don't know, but keep your fucking eyes open. And someone better tell those clowns in the freight house to quit playing cards before Marcus comes out and starts peeling fucking caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, stop, man!
Come on! Why do I gotta wait? God damn it!
Hey, stop, man!
Oh damn, he got through that fast. Homeless man, I require your blood. Got a lot of blood for a homeless man, damn. Alright. Go to the train station. We'll put the bomb in the warehouse, and then we gotta get the fuck out.
You gonna bet or what? Shit, relax, Holmes. I'm in.
Yo, Marcus is getting all crazy on people tonight, right? What the fuck? Something going down tonight. He knows something.
Shit. Oh, nice! I got 2 of 1. Fuck yeah! This is why it's fun to play as a. This is why it's fun to play as a Tremere. You know, just because of the cool blood magic that you can do. I think I said it in my part 1. Like, usually when I play this game, like I've tried a bunch of the races or the other clans, and usually my top 2 that I always play as are Bruja and the Tremere. Like Bruja, I play for like casual playthroughs. Bruja I play for, I use for like casual playthroughs when I just want to, you know, just don't really want to I just want to be straightforward because, you know, like I said, Bruja are the clan that you play when you just want to be all strength and tanky. But if I feel like, if I'm in the mood for something a bit more, if I'm in the mood for something a bit more complicated, or, you know, like more technical, I guess, then I go for Tremere because the blood magic stuff is like really cool to use. And, you know, and then definitely when Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 comes out, which is in 2 weeks. Like, I'm very excited for that. The game comes out in 2 weeks on the 21st. I'm very excited. Videos are probably going to be put on hold because I'm going to be spending all my time playing Bloodlines 2. So expect a sudden stop in the videos for this playthrough because of Bloodlines 2. But I'm very excited for that to come out, and definitely I'm going to be playing as Tremere on my first playthrough. Yo, fucking Blood Purge, it's just so overpowered. I'm gonna have a lot of... Oh, I thought that was a person. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff. I should probably use Blood Heal. But yeah, Blood Strike and Blood Purge are just so fucking good. Damn. Alright, let's do Blood Buff. There we go. What? Ooh. Grab the gun. I can't. Okay, whatever. I think I'm pretty sure we can also, if we sneak up on an enemy, we can, like, drain them too. I think we can do that? I'm gonna try, see if I can do that, like, next time there's an enemy. Oh! Oh wait, I can just do trance. Yeah! Okay, we can drain enemies, cool. I couldn't remember if we, I couldn't remember if we could do that or not. But yeah, so now you know, for viewers at home, you can drain. I'm pretty sure, yeah, you can only drain human enemies. You can only do it to human enemies. You can't do it to other vampires. You know, you can't drain Sabbat because that's a whole you know, thing of lore where it's pretty much like a rule. Well, not really. It's like a whole thing where it's generally, for the most part, I think, like, frowned upon for vampires to feed on another vampire. It's called diablerie, and basically, you know, when a vampire, like, drains another vampire, you know, they drink their blood, but they also gain all their power and their soul. You know, they suck their soul out into them, you know, stuff like that. And I'm pretty sure Bloodlines 2 follows that whole plot. There's, like, the whole main plot about that. It's, like, about diablerie or something like that. And also, there's also this whole thing where, yeah, I know we're stopping in the middle of this mission for me to lore dump, and you know what, I want to lore dump. So like, say for me, like, I'm pretty sure, like, I think in this game, your character's like a 13th generation vampire. There's, like, this whole thing about generation. Basically, the higher the number generation you are, that means you're, like, weaker. So, like, you know, if you're a generation 1 vampire, you're basically fucking vampire Jesus. And if you're like my character who's 13th generation, you're just puny man. You're just puny god. Or whatever. But if a vampire like me, a 13th gen vampire, does diablerie on, like, a vampire with a lower generation number, let's say, like, we drain somebody from, like, generation, like, 9 or whatever, then I'm pretty sure it's basically we drain their blood and we jump from 13th to 9th gen because we stole all their power and abilities and, you know, their soul and all that. So we jump from 13th to 9th generation and become a 9th generation vampire, and we get more power and all that and blah blah blah. I think there's also, like, this whole other thing where, like, where the vampire also, like, gets personality traits or whatever from the one they drain from. I think that's also a thing. I don't remember. I could be wrong. I know it's on the vampire. If you guys are curious more about it, you know, there's a whole wiki for all this stuff that you can just look up. Anyways, enough lore dumping. Let's get on. Let's continue. Holy shit! Oh boy. Fuck it. Leroy! Oh my god. Okay. I was not expecting him to get crushed. Where does this guy go? Who's shooting me? Oh. Fuck you. And you know, thankfully, since these guys are pretty much trying to kill me, and they're not going to, you know, since these guys are trying to kill me, and they already know about the existence of kindred and vampires, you know, all that blah 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 bullshit, we don't get in trouble. We don't lose humanity from draining them completely, and we don't get masquerade violations because, you know, this is all in self-defense. So as long as you're doing it all in self-defense, you know, as long as you're doing all that stuff in self-defense, you won't lose humanity and you won't lose masquerade points because, you know, you're doing it in self-defense.
Hey, stop, man.
Unless you know you're not, unless you're fighting the cops, then you will. I don't think you lose I don't think you lose masquerade. What the fuck? I don't think you lose masquerade, whatever, for killing a cop, but you will lose humanity if you're killing a cop, even if the cop is, you're trying to defend yourself against the cop, because you know you're breaking the law still.
Hey, where you going, man?
Oh Jesus. I'm gonna go around the other way and see what. Oh! Line it up for me, boys. Oh god. Ow. There. Oh no, I didn't want to be. What does that do? Oh. Okay, I guess like if you wanted, you could just like. Oh! Pretty sure that will kill me. I guess if you wanted, you could have just snuck up there and crushed them to death. Interesting. Holy shit! Oh, that guy got a shotgun. Oh, what the fuck? I'm frenzied. Oh, no, 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 no. What the fuck did I get frenzied for? Okay, was it like because I was using my powers too much? I don't remember that ever happening to me before. Holy crap. Oh, that was crazy. Okay, well then. Well, that's everybody's first look at Frenzy. Usually that happens when, you know, usually that's what happens when you lose all your humanity. Like, that's usually what happens when your humanity drops down to 0, but I've never had that happen to me before, I don't think. Like I said, it's been quite a long time since I played this game, so I don't remember all the ins and outs like I used to when I played this game a lot, but what the fuck? Who shot me? Where's that bullet coming from? Who is shooting at me? Oh, shit. Let's see. Now we can do this. So we gotta plant the bomb. I think he said in the office, right? You just blow the warehouse, plant the astrolite. Okay, without being detected. Well, I don't think it will matter if we're being detected or not at this point. Oh God! Blood purge.
Hey, stop, man!
Fuck it. Oh my God! I just realized my health. Right there. Okay, we'll plant the astrolite here. I don't even know who that guy in the suit was. I wonder if that's that Marcus person that we kept hearing about from the other criminals. Let me just look around. What the hell? Yeah, you can read that on your own time. I'm not gonna read all that. That's just gonna take fucking forever. Is there anything we can find around here? There's another guy? Jesus. Fuck it. Just arm the bomb. Okay, now we gotta run. We got 3 minutes to get out of here. Oh shit, what the fuck? Sabbat! Oh, goddammit. Gotta hurry up and get to the station. So I'm pretty sure when this thing blows up, it's gonna be blowing up. Shit. Okay, okay, hold on. Fuck. Inventory. Pyro crossbow. Ooh, when did I get this? Get my shotgun out. How did I miss? Oh my God, I gotta reload. Oh my God. Oh my God, finally. Jesus Christ. This guy was like a boss. Alright, we made it to the end. We survived, barely. I'm gonna have to buy more blood bags from fucking the bank. Alright, we did it. It's a wolf. It's Sirius Black.
The warehouse. Your handiwork, I presume?
Yeah, that was me.
Hopefully no Sabbat saw you escape. They can be somewhat antagonistic.
Who are you and why have you been following me?
I see my reputation for once does not precede me. My name is Beckett. I haven't been following you per se. We've just coincidentally been at the same places at the same time, for different reasons. So sorry if I unnerved you. Tell me, Have you by chance seen or felt anything strange since your embrace?
Such as? I met some kindred on the beach that didn't seem like kindred.
Thin bloods. They're a fascination of mine. They are considered a weaker, more human-like kindred, hence the name, Thin Blood. But they are sired same as any of us. I've heard a large concentration of them live in this city. They're one of the reasons I'm in Los Angeles.
Yeah. I do remember that, like, for the original story, like, before, because, you know, like, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2 has been in development hell for, like, a long-ass time. And the first devs that were doing it, Heartsuit Labs, I believe. I remember their idea for the game before it got scrapped and went over to the Chinese room for the current version that's coming out in 2 weeks for Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2. Heartsuit Labs version, I remember the story for that was going to be completely centered around Thin Bloods, I believe. It was supposed to be like a mass embrace kind of thing, like an orgy for embracing or whatever. And I remember the story for the plot details, I think, was going to focus a lot on Thin Bloods, but now it just seems like that whole plot line got, you know, scrapped for the whole, you are an elder, your name is fire, you woke up after, like, hundreds of years, blah, blah, blah bullshit. I kind of wish they kept the Thin Blood plot line, but I guess we'll see how the whole elder fire thing is that Chinese room is doing. I saw a ghost at the hotel.
A ghost? Quite ordinary. I generally pay wraiths no mind. All but a few are willing to give up their secrets.
Did you know that the Santa Monica Baron has a split personality?
She's undoubtedly Malkavian. Or should I say, they are.
Yeah, but one of the personalities
Malkavian.
is gone now, so... other than that, I haven't really seen anything extraordinary.
Most of my contacts here report sensing something unusual in the night air, like a sense of dread or pressure. But I'm not a native to these parts, so I can't tell if it's irregular. And since you're still fresh, perhaps you're not attuned to it.
Yeah, sure, whatever you
Pleasure
say.
meeting your acquaintance, but there are rumblings for me to discredit. We shall, I'm certain, meet again. Or never again. Good night, young one. And be careful. You're very likely being hunted by the Sabbat.
I mean, I'm pretty sure I already was, but yeah. Night, Beckett. So yeah, Beckett's a cool character. I believe he even has his own, like... Oh, excuse me. He even has, like, his own book. Like novel or whatever that, like, takes place after the game. So he's a cool character. Hey, I did the thing.
Nice work, Cupcake. I felt that explosion a mile away. It's all over the news, too. Man, there's gonna be some pissed off Sabbat just howling for blood tonight.
Thanks. Do you know someone named Beckett?
Beckett? Well, I know of him. Why?
I spoke with him.
No kidding. Huh. Must be something major happening if he's in town. Beckett is a historian of sorts. He's unearthed more vampire lore than anyone. Well, that's all Beckett does. Seek the truth behind our condition.
I'm out of here, Bertram. Peace.
You better get back downtown. Prince LaCroix is gonna want to hear all about this victory.
On my way. Can I ask you about your
What do you
ghoul?
need?
I met your ghoul in Knox.
I know you did. Sharp kid. Can track like a bloodhound. I watched him work for a while before I approached him. I had no idea how eager he would be to help.
You knew I did?
I knew you would. I had him watching you-know-who for me. It was inevitable you'd pass through her joint. I told him to keep an eye out for you, gave him lines to feed you, the whole bit.
But he needed my help. I killed an Asian vampire who was stalking me.
No, you helped me remove a spy without revealing myself or getting my hands dirty. Pretty good actor, that Knox, huh?
So he was just playing the idiot, huh? Well played, Bertram.
Don't take it hard, Cupcake. I won't be the last elder to milk you for a favor.
Want to ask about something else?
Sure.
What do you think of LaCroix?
What am I gonna say? He's the boss now.
Yeah, but what about the guy who decapitated my sire?
He's LaCroix's iron fist. No one knows the sheriff, really, except LaCroix. No one even knows the guy's name. There's lots of rumors about him, though. I heard LaCroix picked him up in Africa over 100 years ago. Obviously, they work well together.
I want to ask about someone else.
Sure.
What do you think about Nine Rodriguez?
From what I hear, he's a likable sort, and that's a problem. Nines Rodriguez is the kind of guy you want on your side, and more kindred go anarch every day because of him.
I had some information. I had some question about clans.
Clans are just bloodlines, you know, a common root shared and passed on from sire to child.
Tell me about a Bruja.
They're a bunch of malcontents. They get pumped up by rousing the rabble they keep around them. Like, that's hard. Nothing breeds faster than contempt. And that's what the Bruja are all about. Jealousy and contempt.
How about another clan?
Sure.
Tell me about Gangrel.
Well, they fancy themselves loners and drifters running around the countryside and barking at the moon. It's all just an act. Gangrel can walk upright. They just choose not to. Sure.
Alright, how about the Malks?
Malkavians are, interesting.
Oh, you
There's
bet your ass
something
they are.
to them. Learning to sort the wisdom from the bullshit can be some work, and not all of them are worth listening to, but they're all good fun, if you ask me.
Okay, how about... Is Therese all good fun?
That was just silly vampire politicking, Cupcake. No more. You get used to that kind of thing.
Did you know that they were the same person?
I had my suspicions. What an interesting specimen. But a pain in my dead ass for sure.
It sounded a lot more vicious.
Of course it did.
Ooh, excuse
As if
me.
vampires and women both weren't insecure enough. Get them together in one Malkavian body, and look what happens.
You got a ding for drama
Yeah,
queens?
no kidding. Now that the Camarillas moved into L.A., Therese wants the title of Prince of Santa Monica. I guess she saw me as a threat. Funny thing is, I could care less.
Are you not cut off for the job?
I wouldn't want to be the Prince of Terre Haute. I leave that headache to the Ventru. Besides, there's only like 4 vampires in all of Santa Monica. Some kingdom.
Alright, let me ask about
Like
something
what?
else.
Sure.
Let's get more about clans. Tell me about something else.
Malkavians are...
No, not Malkavians!
Sure.
Another clan. Tell me about the Nosferatu.
The Nosferatu are damn good at what we do. No one even argues that. If you need to know, if you want it found, you come to us. We're indispensable. Not a bad place to be in the afterlife.
Lucky you.
The Nosferatu stick together, pool resources. We have more going on than anyone could guess at. Our web blankets the night.
Yep. Are you part of the Camarilla, or Nosferatu part of the Camarilla?
I'm loyal to the clan, loyal to my primogen, and therefore loyal to the Camarilla.
Do you like them?
The Nosferatu are the eyes and ears of the Camarilla, so they take care of us. They value our services, or don't want to be on our bad side. Either way, no one bothers us.
Yeah, basically Nosferatu are just spies.
What am
They
I gonna
gather
say?
information. Okay, I already asked about LaCroix.
Like what? Sure.
Okay, we asked about Nosferatu. Tell me about Toreadors.
I don't rub elbows with the pretty bloodsuckers much, but I've seen them work people like puppeteers, and that's admirable. Now, if only they'd get off their slimy asses and put their talent to some use besides feeding their egos.
More
Sure.
clans? Tell me about my clan, the Tremere.
Mages. I don't have any reason to trust them. They're
Hey,
creepy, and I think they like it that way. But to be honest, I don't hear much about the Tremere. There's a few in L.A., but all in all, there's not that many of them.
you know I'm right. There's one right here for you not to trust.
Well, from what I hear, you're part of a dying breed.
That's good to know.
Sure.
And then tell me about the
They
Ventru.
get a bad rap, if you ask me. Everyone likes to take shots at the man in charge, but when it comes to getting the job done, the Ventru know how to step up. They can take the heat.
Alright, now we can finally ask about
Sure,
sex.
Cupcake. It's war out there, after all. You should know all you can about the different sides.
Alright, tell me about the Anarchs.
The Anarchs. Yeah, I respect what they do, strenuous liberty and all that jazz, but they're kidding themselves. Wherever there's an ounce of power to be had, there'll be people dicking each other over. You think the Camarilla invented that?
Okay, what about,
Yeah.
Wait. Take the first round.
The
Camarilla.
Camarilla works. When you let vampires run wild, you wind up with caitiff frenzying in the streets, thin bloods blowing the Masquerade, and hunters sniffing around. Law and order is the kindred's friend.
What's a caitiff?
Caitiff are just riffraff vampires who don't know anything about vampire society. Don't know their
So
plan.
there's me.
Mutt vampires. What I suspect
most
you
part.
were perilously close to becoming if LaCroix hadn't intervened.
Okay,
Yeah.
want to ask a thing
Camar-
about Thin Bloods. What do you mean Thin Bloods?
Theory goes that the farther down the bloodline you are from Cain, the weaker the blood is. So if you're, say, 5th generation, the blood is strong. If you're 15th generation, you barely qualify as a vampire. A thin blood.
Yeah, sounds like a bottom of the barrel.
It is a sad state. They're weak. Their power is watered down. Most of them are caitiff, and there seems to be more and more of them. Many kindred think it's a sign of Gehenna.
Gehenna?
Gehenna, the day we all die. When our sleeping
basically
forefathers
Armageddon for,
rise and bring
vampires and
about the end
kindred.
of the world.
That's basically
Many
what Gehenna
believe
is.
we're living in the final nights.
Okay, and, who is Cain?
Cain, the biblical brother killer, father of all vampires.
Yep. Yeah, so basically, yeah, so Cain, the father of all vampires in Vampire the Masquerade, it's basically the same Cain from the Bible story of Cain and Abel, but, you know, instead of just getting immortality, Cain fucking became a vampire.
Hunters.
Hunters.
Humans who hunt vampires. Most are half-cocked yokels, who also say they've been abducted by UFOs. The real hunters are trained by secret societies, holy orders of the church that have existed since the Middle Ages. Fear them.
Right, more questions?
Like what?
Sex?
Yeah.
And the Sabbat.
You ask me, the Sabbat makes no sense. They couldn't care less about the Masquerade, and they seem to care
Pretty much.
even less about themselves. It's like, hey, let's all spread hell on Earth so we can feel big and bad. Oops, I'm dead. Now how did that happen?
Yeah, that's pretty much. I think that's all the questions, so see ya. So yeah, I think, oh god, my mouse, like, died, well, not died, but it went to sleep on me. Okay, so we are... Okay, first things first, I want to go to the... Gonna go to the cafe, drain some blood, then we're gonna go back to the asylum, in case we need a little bit more blood. Maybe I will see if Therese wants to say something. I'm not sure if Therese just disappears, or if she
Well, ain't
will,
that
like...
something?
Or she'll, like, you know,
got it.
say, like, hey, fuck off. I guess we'll see. First, let me get some of your blood. Stop before I kill him. Gonna get a little bit more from the asylum. Then we're gonna go sell shit at Trip, go to the Trip, go to the blood bank, and then we will come back for this taxi, and then we will be leaving Santa Monica. Finally gonna be moving on with the to the second hub world of the game.
I missed you.
Yep. Oh my god, Chunk is actually dancing. I didn't think he would actually appear here. That's actually kind of funny. I don't think I ever noticed that before. Huh. Hey, he's got some moves. Alright, Therese, can I still talk to you, or... Nope, yeah, she is, she's gone. Let's see what she's got. Time to hack. Okay, until your sister comes down, then I know I'm up there. It was all over. Hey, you want to know right now? Damn. Call me. Okay, we don't really need. We don't care about all this. Okay, so yeah, I think. So yeah, I guess. I think it was also the same thing with. I think it's also the same thing with Jeanette. Like after you finish up their stuff, they just kind of like disappear. I know some characters that when you do all their stuff, I think they either like disappear or they vanish or they come back or they at least stay around. But I think Therese and Jeanette, after their whole drama with their sister thing, they just straight up disappear. Okay, next we go to the Next we go trip and sell off all these weapons and stuff so I can get some cash and hopefully I have enough to buy some bags of blood. Because I really need some. And then, yeah, and then we'll be leaving Santa Monica and heading downtown. Now, this won't be the last of Santa Monica. Like, later on we will unlock the ability to just be able to travel to all the different hub worlds and locations and stuff. So it's not like we're leaving Santa Monica forever. We will be coming back here every once in a while.
Thanks for coming back.
I like to buy
All
shit.
right, here's what we got today.
Okay, you can sell my knives. Yeah, I might as well sell the katana. It's nice. Doesn't do as much damage as my fire axe. Really? You can't sell the tire iron? Okay, fine. You can take pistols. I'm gonna keep the crossbow just in case I might need it for something. You can sell that. I think I don't need that. So I think we tried to use that and it didn't work. Try not to sneeze. Oh god. Okay. We don't need none of that. Let's go buy some blood bags and then we will be leaving. Okay, hospital. And, ooh, what the? Oh, I guess this is about the, me messing with the paintings.
Crime scene. Gonna have to ask you to step back, please.
God damn, you got a jaw of steel. What's going on here?
Some lunatic broke into the gallery and slashed up the paintings. Everyone's a critic these days, huh?
I just hope they catch the person who did this by now. Ignore what I said. It was definitely a man. Alright. I think we got enough money for at least 2 bags.
Here again? What's the matter? Can't bring yourself to tear into the neck of some quote-unquote innocent? All that blood out there, and you have to buy the prepackaged stuff. That's okay. I understand. I forgive you.
So you don't want to get paid. What are you implying?
All that power, and you don't even use it. Seems wasteful. Shameful. All these sheep. All these happy-go-lucky 9-to-5 tools walking around oblivious. If 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 of them go missing, the flock grazes on.
There's survival, and then there's homicide. They don't have to kill to feed.
Survival? Since when has survival had nothing to do with murder? Murder is what mankind and your kind do best. Can you look me in the eyes and tell me you've never killed anyone? How about it, Saint? Yes or no?
Killed, but only because I had to do it to survive.
To survive. My point exactly. Those that kill survive. The soldier that kills the other soldier first lives. The nation that kills the most enemies wins the war. It's
Yep,
the
pretty
natural
much.
order of life. You are a predator. I respect that. I envy you.
Shut the hell up and do your job, ghoul. Did he just raise the price on me? What the fuck? I don't remember it being 94. Like, was he so pissed off at me? He's like, you know what? I'm raising my prices on you because you're a bitch. Oh yeah, we got 7 points now. Over to the camera. Let's do one for. Let's do dominate. Should we do dominate? Yeah, I don't really use dominate that much, so we'll do investigation. And then finance, yeah, maybe that should like help with prices and stuff. And then probably like save up on points for a while so we can get some more of the bigger abilities and stuff. What the hell? Okay, sure. Whatever you say. Hello.
Where to?
Drive. I'll tell you when the mood hits me. Alright, so now we go downtown. And then, yeah, and then here's the thing explaining it all. Oh shit. Well, game over. It's all over.
Let's drain it. Let's take it and leave it out for the sunrise.
We're going to have a lot of fun with this one. Think you could blow up our warehouse and get away with it?
Steve Bloom.
Ah, lick.
Steve Blum.
Let's pull out its eyes and its tongue and its teeth. I want its teeth.
Camarilla fuck. Boys.
I did notice that, like, I also did always notice that it just seemed like every single member of the Sabbat just happens to be all gangrels.
Will get wet.
Also, that guy's hand is a different color than his other hand. Like, one hand's, like, yellow or whatever.
There's 3 of us, Rodriguez.
Yeah. 3 of us.
What are you gonna do? Shoot us?
I mean, he's got a grenade.
This ain't over. We'll find you. You too, Rodriguez. You're both dead. Nobody messes with the Sabbat and lives.
Keep moving. Trouble sure seems to like you. Good effort.
Well,
execution needs a little work. You look like shit.
Tell me about
Name's
it.
Nines.
Thanks for the help.
Should have been more careful, newbie. This ain't the burbs.
I remember you from the court.
Kid, I got things to deal with. Why don't you pay me a visit at the last round tonight? I don't know what you've heard so far, but it's time you heard the real story.
I'll do that.
This is a mean existence. Stay out of trouble, kid.
I'll try. So, yeah, that's our official face-to-face introduction to Nines Rodriguez, the leader of the LA Anarchs. You know, similar, like, Bertram pretty much explained it, and some other characters. But yeah, basically, Anarchs are the, like, revolutionary vampires that basically, they understand and accept the concept of the Masquerade, and you know they do see the whole they do see why the Masquerade is necessary, and they do follow the Masquerade. They just don't like how they're just not fans of how, you know, basically, like how many rules, all the rules and shit that the Camarilla put in place. That's basically their whole, thing. What the hell's going on over here? The CDC. Whatever. What time are we at? You know what? I think this would be a good place to stop because there's a lot of stuff downtown to look at. So yeah, so I think we're gonna stop here for today. It's a little bit of a shorter episode than the usual, but you know what? I think this is a good place to stop. So we're gonna save up. Yep, so we're gonna save, and then we are gonna call it here. And then next time, we will be exploring all of downtown LA, seeing all the sites before meeting up with LaCroix and seeing what he's gonna do, what we gotta do next time. So, this is TitansBane signing out. Thank you all for watching. See you guys next Sunday for the next part, and take care and goodbye.